Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. Up top, Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. And stolen by Anunoby. The kick out to Towns. Back to Bridges. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Brunson. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
PB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Shoots it, and the Knicks good for 2.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
Towns with the steal. Here's the 3. A putback. Brunson outside. From downtown. Minnesota with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
Big-time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Gobert the screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Keeps it alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels outside. To the paint. Pocket 6. And slam dunk by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Outside, Towns. Brunson, right side. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Towns gets it to go.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
And so it's the New York Knicks with their...
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Knicks, 20.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Here's DiVincenzo. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. Timberwolves trail by 6. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And the shot goes down. 6 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. An off-the-dribble drive at the cup, he's tough. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Towns with the steal. Brunson attacking. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
Jalen Brunson is out in transition. You know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
New York with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Up top, Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Bridges with the steal. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
Yeah, that's Mikal Bridges. He's got fast hands. He's got great anticipation, making plays.
Inside, Reed. And Reed throws it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Towns wide open. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 8. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Down low. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Brunson goes in. Brunson, nice read, quick decision.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
And Doris, for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Here's Highland. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. For 3, Edwards nails it.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Shaman. Back to Robinson. Now Clarkson. Pass to Robinson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Out to Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Outside Robinson. Back to Alvarado. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
No, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Alvarado. Count that bucket. And the Knicks lead by 2.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And there's the drive. And finished off by Gobert.
How about the defenders have had no answer for Rudy Gobert? He's having his way.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And he drives in. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
There's a screen by Robinson. The offensive rebound. Here's Hart. And the 3 off target.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, Kevin.
Hasm bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Picked by Reed. Fires for 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Deep 2 from Robinson. Yes, that goes in. Robinson's got 6 points.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Here's Reed. Banked in off the glass. Reed's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Robinson. Off with the layup. Conley surveying the D. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Here's Robinson. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Inside. And Reed throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
He gets it up. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away.
Minnesota 50.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Knicks trailed by 6. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you, Allie. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall down low. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Outside, Towns. Off target from outside. Pass to Randall. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Basket good.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
Tries it from 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Left side, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Mr. Gobert. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen with the Timberwolves?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
DiVincenzo. Bucket.
That is a really pretty finish. Just gently dropped in the finger roll.
Now Towns. Here we've got Brunson. Now Towns. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. McDaniels outside. Here's Gobert.
To me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his defense. Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there shows you why. Big-time shot.
Now McDaniel. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. Here's Towns. Lays it in off the window.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And stolen by Hart. And now the fast break, and Hart with the ball. Here we've got Brunson. No good. That would have tied it.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Outside Edwards. Stolen by Anunoby. Now Towns. Got it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
Now Gobert. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Towns misses the three. And so it's Minnesota with it. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 to shoot. That one misses. McDaniels with the ball. Edwards. 3. Good. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
Robinson. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Saw a screen, Young from long range, and he buries.
The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. Sarr pulls it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Back to Young. Davis, a screen. To the middle. And then Davis punches it home!
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Now here's Brunson. Stolen by Coulibaly. Ball's going up the court. And Davis slams it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Hart from long range. And Davis with the block. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Good. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Leading by 5. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Inside. And finished off by Sarr.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Sarr screen. Young. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Shots good by Hart.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Young. He has 7. To the inside. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Anunoby can't get it to go. Washington leading by 7. Now Coulibaly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Shot clock at 6. Washington moving the ball around. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson taking his time here. Down low. Here's Hart. Kicks it out Towns. Fires the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Washington. They're up 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Drains the triple.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Czar misses. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Outside Anunoby. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Sarr. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Sarr.
Big man coming through. I love seeing Sarr punch it home like this.
Hart, the open shot. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Davis, a screen. Young from long range. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. Back to Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And then Davis punches it home!
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to a shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be Keyshawn George. That's his first foul.
13.
To the middle. New York working the ball around now. Back to Hart. Crafty move. Oh, denied. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. A minute 42 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Outside for Davis. Easy two for AD.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Hits the front of the rim and out. Washington leading by 8. Davis a screen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's New York now. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Davis. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Davis down low.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And so it's Washington earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
To the inside, Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
To the paint. And George with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And now a 12-point Washington lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
There's Young with the three. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the game. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get off a shot. And again, Washington, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And Davis slams it home.
When AD gets going like this, it's almost impossible to slow him down. He's got so many different ways to beat you.
Here's Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Vucevic. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Coulibaly. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Pass to Anunoby. Screen by Hart. And here's Anunoby to win the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Knicks trail by 15. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks trail by 17. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Sarr. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
He's off on the second. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Pass to Anunoby. Got it off in time. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Washington Wizards. A sizable 18-point lead at the
44.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Wizards leading by 18. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Assist from
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Towns on a screen. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Towns.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And that one's good, Wagner. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a three-point game. Wagner outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Cunningham looking it over. Down low. Inside. And Duran slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Harden sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here's Cunningham. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Oh! Boy, how about the athleticism of Jalen Suggs? I mean, I love seeing him rise up with power like he did there.
They get the rebound. Harris a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Kevin, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Thompson in the corner. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 10. A putback, and Carter with his second chance points.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Bain, no good. Robinson on the wing. He has yet to score. Cunningham for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter outside. Stolen by Thompson. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Cunningham up top. Thompson right side. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Here's Robinson. Back to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And Clark, the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Deep two from Robinson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Carter outside. Pass to Bain. Carter with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Bain, no good. Pistons trailed by 11. Cunningham left side. Out to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's Suggs. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Payne pulls it down. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Banchero. Another miss by Orlando. Pistons trailed by 9. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And here's Carter. It's stolen by Duren. Cunningham on the wing. No scoring in this one. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Well, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And Thompson slams it home.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Plays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got his first bucket in this one.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Clock at 6. To the paint. And stolen by Wagner. Now, here's Bain. It's stolen by Duran. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got 6 points.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 6. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Back to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. LeVert with it. 5 to shoot. Stewart misses. Pass to Wagner. And Wagner has it in the corner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Cash money from the corner. That'll be sure to help Wagner's confidence going forward.
Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the 2 things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championship, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
Pass to Stewart. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
In the corner, it's Bain. And another 3 for Orlando.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Orlando leading by 9. Here's Wagner. Banked in off the glass. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Pass to Wagner.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Isaac. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Holland to the middle. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Stewart down low. He's got 8.
Da Silva. First personal foul. First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. Black grabs the board.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Here's Wagner. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trailed by 7. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Stewart.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And a wide open look for Payne. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Now LeVert. The three-pointer off the mark. They swipe it. Herter, that's a two-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Wagner to stop the drought. And the layup is up and in. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where you want Wagner to have the ball. Right under the bucket where he can do the most damage.
Pass to Stewart. Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot. Stewart's got 12. Inside. Here's Isaac. LeVert grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Stewart in the corner. A 3-ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Match
44.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Leading by 5.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Carter. Great defense that time from Duran. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duran. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Thompson.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
The kick out to Bain. And the 3-ball is good. Bain's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Harris. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Robinson. It's stolen by Carter. And now Orlando on the break. And he gets off the break with a jam.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Robinson left side. Oh, one dunk after another.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding.
Good work there as it goes down.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Cleared away by Wagner.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Cunningham. Got it to go off the glass.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
That's good from Cunningham.
And those are big points here. If they can do the job on D, this game could get close in a hurry.
Outside, Suggs. Here's Carter. Now Suggs. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Harris, right side. Deflects the pass. Cunningham fires. And get the three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot. He boards it. He's got good size and a pretty diverse skill set.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Time running out for the Pistons. Duran a screen. Here's Thompson. Driving inside.
So fast of foot. On the run, I see it. Tough to catch.
Now Carter from deep. Not gonna go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Cunningham. Duran a screen. Robinson. Off target from outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Thompson. Tries again. Cleared away by Carter. Stolen by Robinson. Harris. Good.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kelly.